I ain't ready yet. I have a green light. I'm ready now. And Facebook's there, and I'm here, and you're there. And we have the coffee. We are good. As long as I don't kick the coffee over. So, how many of you remember the last week we said what a parable was? Okay, we'll recap it. A parable is a story. It's a story. It's a story, okay? It's just a story. And today we're going to talk about another one. But before we do, I have a question. If I gave you $5,000, what would you do with it? This is where you answer me.
Pay my debt.
You'd pay your debt. You'd spend it. What about you? What would you do with it?
Buy that video game I wanted.
You would buy only you a video game. What about you? What would you do with it? You have no idea what you would do with $5,000. Okay. Marcy, what would you do with $5,000? Kay said go on vacation. But I understand that because I need to tell y'all about Kay real quick. Kay works nights. Kay got off at the time we normally meet here to start band practice. So we're supposed to be here at 9:30. Kay texted at 9:20 and said, I just got off work. And I have to go home, get the kids, get dressed, and then drive back. Kay walked up into the church like 10, 15 minutes before church started. So yay, Kay! Yay! Kay rocks. So yeah, Kay would take the $5,000 and be like, bye. I'm on vacation. Somebody better learn to play the drums. So we need a backup drummer.
I'll practice.
You'll practice? Okay. So $5,000, we would pay debts, we would go on trips, we would buy a video game. What in the world? Video game? You would put it in a college fund?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And Janelle had no clue what she would do with it. Would you just sit on it?
I'd probably pay off the debts from the
Pay off debts? Okay. And did you ever answer me? Marcy?
No, I had to pray about it.
You'd have to pray about what you would do with the $5,000. Okay, so, like most things, there's some stuff in the Bible about this. But before we get into all that, real quick for the new people. So you will hear God in the Psalms a lot, but you'll hear me say things like holy a lot or spirit a lot. Because what we do here is we try not to tell you how you should experience holy. You have to experience holy how you experience. So if you call holy universe, yay you. If you call holy, holy, yay me. Whatever. All paths are valid. We're not here to tell you, you gotta do it a certain way. We're here just to encourage you to be in community with us as we all try to figure it out. That's what this is about. Loving one another through this journey called life. Only Kay. And Kay been awake all night. Come on, people. Get with it. Okay, so this morning we're going to be in Matthew chapter 25. And y'all notice it's a different Bible. Usually I have my little black, the Message. This some junk I had when I was in high school. This Bible is from 1992. That's a long time ago, y'all. Let's don't talk about that. So in this version of the Bible, this story is called the parable of the talents. In the Message, it's called the story of investments. I like that, but then there were other places where the Message got kind of weird on me, and I was like, eh. So here we go. Matthew chapter 25, verse 14 is where I begin. It will be like a man going on a journey who called his servants and entrusted his property to them. To one he gave 5 talents, which is $5,000. He gave 5 talents of money. To another 2 talents, which is $2,000. And to the last 1 talent, $1,000. Each according to their ability. Then he went on his journey. The man who received the 5 talents went at once and put his money to work and gained 5 more. So also the one with the 2 talents gained 2 more. But the man who had received the 1 talent went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid the money. That didn't match any of y'all's answers, did it? Because why? Because like we talked about how many times, this was written for specific people in a specific time. You coming along picking this book up thousands of years later trying to apply it to your life. So sometimes it's iffy.
Was that like the equivalent of putting it in a Savings account?
digging a hole and putting it in the ground. No, that wasn't. It wasn't the equivalent of a savings
randomly
account.
odd.
Because a savings account would earn you interest.
Yeah.
And the man ends up coming home from his journey and says such. He comes back into the one that had the 5,000 and then had 10,000 because he invested and made money. The guy's like, awesome, be my partner. The 2,000, he had invested and made another 2, so now he has 4. The dude's like, awesome, you be my partner too. Because, you know, when you're building something, you want people that know how to make money to be with you because you don't want to go broke. And then the last one, what is wrong? You dug a hole? You dug a hole and hid my... You could have at least took it to the bank and got 1.2%. But you dug a hole. I can't build no business with you. You're going to have to go. Let's spin it another way. Because, you know, I like to. There was a mother. She had 3 daughters. The mother was leaving the city to go to another city to share her gifts. So before she left, she calls her children together and she looks at daughter 1 and she goes, you know how you like to watch me do all the farming and gardening and all of that? Yes, Mama. That's your gift. Everything I've taught you, that's yours. And the girl was very excited. And she goes and she gardens and she farms and she teaches everybody in the community that wants to know about farming and gardening. The second daughter, the mother goes, you know how you always like to be in the kitchen, watching me cook, watching me bake? Yes, Mama. That's your gift. You're going to cook, you're going to bake, it's going to be awesome. The girl got very excited about it. So what does she do? She runs into the village and starts giving away everything she's cooked, everything she's baked. And anybody that wants to know the recipes, sure, here you go. You can have them. So everybody in the city starts learning how to do all of these things. Third daughter. The mother goes, I know how you love music. That's your gift. I'm leaving you my harp. That's your gift. The daughter gets very excited because she loves music. She takes the harp and she runs up into the mountain. And she stays on the mountain, playing the harp and singing day in and day out, practicing and practicing and practicing because she wants it to be perfect. And then one day she looks out and she sees Mama coming back. And her heart hurts. Because she knows that she hasn't shared the gift, except for with the birds. So she starts crying. She's uncontrollable crying. She can't stop crying. The mom gets into the house. She looks at daughter 1 and she goes, I've seen all the farms and everything. You did a great job sharing your gift. Mama, we had so much food. You would have been so happy. She goes, you did really good. I'm going to take you with me to the new city because they need to learn these things too. Daughter 2, I saw your bakery. I saw how well you've been doing, and I saw that you shared your gift and that people are not going hungry. You've taught them how to cook. You've taught them how to bake. I'm so proud of you. I'm going to need you to go with me to the new city because they need to learn these things too. I need to take you there so that you can teach them. They're chatting. And then Mama says, what is that? What is that sound coming from the mountain? And the daughters go, we don't know. The day you left, it was this beautiful music coming from the mountain. Every day that you've been gone, there's been this beautiful music. And today, it sounds like wailing, and we don't know what happened. So Mama goes up the mountain, and Mama sees her third daughter. And Mama sees the daughter crying, and yet wailing away, because she knows she hasn't shared her gift. She's been in hiding on the mountain. And the mom's disappointed, but the mom says, you're already so hurt by this. I'm not going to add to it and tell you that I'm disappointed. I'm just going to tell you that me and your sisters are going to the new city. and I'm going to need you to stay here. And the daughter goes, but Mama, I don't want to stay here. Please take me with you. And the mama says, baby girl, all the people in the city love the music of the mountain. And it's your job to share that with them. You have to stay and teach them the music of the mountain. So what do we have in common in these two stories? We have fear. In the parable, the person was afraid that they would lose that $1,000. And I don't blame them. If my boss handed me $1,000, I'd be like, oh, and you want it back, right? Let me hide it somewhere. Because if I take it with me, I might go shopping. If I take it home, Sherry might go shopping. If I take it to the church, Katie going to try to go on a trip. Let me just hide it. So that person was afraid of losing that money, of losing what had been entrusted to them. In the second story, the daughter was afraid of not being good enough. She was afraid that she wouldn't get it perfect. She was afraid that she'd mess it up if she tried to share it with the city. She was afraid that they would judge her. How many can relate? I ain't even gonna lie. You know how many times I haven't done things because I've been afraid of what people in the community were going to say about me? Now, given, I've earned some of my stories. I've lived a life. But the fear would keep me from doing the things that I was supposed to do because I was afraid they would judge me. I was afraid they would look at me and think less of me and talk about me. I was afraid of all of it. So I stayed hidden, sometimes at home, and then for a long time I stayed hidden just behind that keyboard. It's the only way they could see me, playing that keyboard and singing with K-Dell and the vet. Why? Because K-Dell got me. Y'all mess with me, K-Dell gonna mess with y'all back. No, I'm kidding. But it was my safety zone. It was where I could be without feeling too much of the pressure. Anybody else hiding because you're worried about something that somebody gonna say about you? Anybody else hiding because you don't think you're good enough? Anybody else hiding because you think, I ain't been given nothing. I can't do anything. I can't contribute to the community. Okay, poppycock. Because here's the deal. Every single one of us was put here with a gift. It's in here. Every single one of us has a job we're supposed to do. We know it. It's in here. We have our contributions that are supposed to be made to this community and to the surrounding community. But what happens? We get stuck here. We overthink it. Well, the vet's going to talk bad about me if I show up wearing that shirt. Well, they don't think I'm cute enough. Well, if they find out I'm a lesbian, this whole thing's going to go to heck. Oops. By the way, we have these things in here, and they stop us dead in our tracks because we can't get past this. So when Holy is saying, hey, I have something I need you to do. I need you to share this gift with your community because it's going to make your community a better place, and then your community is going to make the world a better place. I need you to do your part. And Holy's pushing and pushing and pushing, and we're going, yeah, but no. Because I'm not good enough. They're going to judge me. I'm scared. I just want to hide. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. When I was getting ready for this, I could not help but think about our community, our LGBT community. LGBT plus, y'all know how I like to go to Alphabet Soup song. I couldn't help but think about us. I couldn't help but think about how many of us hide because we're so scared of what outside is going to say. We're so scared of what the family's going to say. Are they going to reject us if they find out we're in one of those alphabet categories? Are they going to tell us we're not welcome at Thanksgiving? If you're not welcome at Thanksgiving, there's Thanksgiving at my house. Just hit me up. I'll give you the address. It's all good. is this going to happen? Am I going to be shunned? Am I going to be pushed away? Am I going to end up all by myself? If they find out that I'm any of those things, what happens to me? And many of us are so scared of that. And then I had to take it a step further because of where we are, what month we're in. I thought about it. I thought about my trans brothers and my trans sisters, and I thought about how many of them have to hide and live in fear because they get murdered. It's happening. It's just, the world sometimes does not operate the way we think the world should. And it can make you so very afraid. It can make you not want to leave home. It can make you want to not be around people. It can make you say, forget about it. But none of those things are what holy says. And since we're using the Bible as our holy book, 1 John chapter 4, verse 18. There is no fear in perfect love. Perfect love drives out fear. Well, Christy, what the crap is perfect love? Okay, well, it ain't us. Because we try really hard to love one another, and what happens? We do hurt each other sometimes, right? Because we're us. And you're going to look at me the wrong way one day, and even though I'm supposed to love you with all my heart, I'm going to be like, oh, that's Janelle. If I could get away with going, I'd probably go, but I can't get away with the, so help me love Janelle because she gave me a dirty look as she sat on the second row. So what is perfect love? Perfect love is holy. It's all of the holy things. It's the way holy moves in you, moves through you. That's love. That's perfect love. And the more we trust that love, the more we trust that holy's there and that holy has us, the closer and closer to perfect love we get. And fear has no place in perfect love. I got more for you. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. For God did not give us a spirit of fear.
Amen.
God did not give us a spirit of fear. Holy didn't give us a spirit of fear. Us humans invented that. Holy, the universe, whatever, didn't say, go be afraid now. No, we did that. Here's the spirit that holy has pushed. Holy did not give us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power. A spirit of love. Power and love. What do you do with power and love? You do not hide. You do not hide. You say, I'm stepping out of here today. I'm showing you who I am today. I'm showing you who holy has made me to be today. And I'm going to be the best me I can be. How do you get there? You got to believe something else. Psalm 139, verse 14. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. You are. You need to hear me. In this room, watching through Facebook, video, whatever. Hear me. You are an awesome creation. You are made in a way that nobody else is. I can't be you. I can't do what you're meant to do. You can't be me. You can't be what I'm supposed to be. We're all different. And we're all made to be us. We're all made to be us. We're not made to be who they say we are. We're made to be who Holy says we are. And Holy says we are wonderful. Holy says we are awesome. Holy says we are loved. And that's how you come out of hiding. That's how you come out of hiding and step into your truth and live your truth. By believing that Holy says, I'm amazing. Holy says, I am love. And holy flows through me and is with me because holy is guiding every step that I take. When you get to that place, you don't hide anymore. It's come out wherever you are. My brothers, my sisters, my trans brothers and sisters, come out. You have no reason to hide anymore. Holy says. Holy says. Don't matter what them other people say. You ain't got no reason to be afraid. Holy's with you. And you know what? The perfect love of that holy is with you too. And Thrive MCC, we're with you. So walk in your power, walk in your truth, and walk in your love. And all of the people said,
Amen.